another exciting episode of Explore Vermont. I'm Kaitlyn.
And I'm Sara.
And we are excited for today's episode. We have so much packed into this and so much to show you. We're gonna check out the Rutland, Vermont Farmers Market.
One of my favorites.
It's so good, pumped full of deliciousness. We are also going to go to one of my all-time favorite swimming holes.
Also one of my favorites.
We might not tell you where it is, but you'll see it. And then we're also going to go to the Calvin Coolidge Homestead, which is a beautiful piece of Vermont history that you should really check out if you have the time.
Absolutely. It's absolutely gorgeous there. Stunning piece of property. Lots of stuff to do, walk around. A lot of favorites in this show for me. I'm going to catch up with one of my favorite people here at Killington, Jeff Alexander. He wears so many hats here. He does so much. He's going to talk to us about World Cup coming up this Thanksgiving. Very, very exciting.
We get the World Cup back.
It's coming back, folks. We're also going to catch up with Wednesday night's Bike Bum crew. I think it goes on during the day, but they have the Bike Bum parties on Wednesday night. Also a lot of fun. Anybody can get involved in that. Really cool, fun time, because mountain biking is going off here in Killington, if you didn't know that. It is. So I think Jeff Alexander is over at Ramsad. I'm going to run over there, catch up with him, because he's a busy guy, so let's not keep him waiting. I have caught up with the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Alexander. He wears so many hats here at Killington. We are on the sponsorship management side today.
Definitely.
And I mean, Jeff, the mountain has been blowing up for the summertime events. We've got mountain biking, we've got the Pro GRT coming up, we've got new things at the Adventure Center between Segway tours, the hoverboards, the paintball, and the laser tag. I mean, crazy stuff.
It's
summertime.
awesome.
But
Summertime.
we're here to talk about winter.
Exactly.
Because the beast is all about winter, and summer is flying by.
Oh yeah.
So big thing this winter is going to kick us off, World Cup.
World Cup.
World
You know,
Cup.
we've got approximately 60, 65 days or so till snowmaking begins. And, you know, we signed a 2-year deal with the USSA for the World Cup, and with a 3rd-year extension. And we're excited to have it back. You know, we've made some great strides. We learned a bit last year. Folks had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, but we're gonna have more fun this year. And so right now, you know, everybody's anticipating when are the tickets going on sale for our grandstands and our VIP area. And that's gonna be going on sale on September 7th. But we are going to release all the information about each one of those packages and everything that's going to be in and around August 17th. So that'll be out on social, that'll be out via a press release, and on the Killington.com, of course.
Killington.com, all your information.
So all the information will be thrown out there. You know, we have expanded the weekend as well. I mean, it is Thanksgiving weekend. And so we decided we're going to open up the Festival Village on Friday. And so we're going to have everybody come on in Friday, all the vendors, all the sponsors, everybody will be fully set, we'll be rocking and rolling, and we're going to roll right into a Friday night concert. And we've got an awesome band on the slate right now. We haven't released that name yet.
To be announced, stay tuned.
To be announced, we will release that shortly. And we also are going to do that Saturday night concert as well. That was fabulous last year. So, you know, come in Friday, check it out, figure out where you're going to watch from, because we do have a ton of free viewing area. And folks, we just want to make sure you understand it.
Free.
This is a free event.
It's a free event. Concerts are free. Free.
Everything's free except for the grandstand tickets and the VIP, and that's what we're selling. That's the tickets that are going on sale. But we have some great viewing area up the side of Superstar.
Yeah.
And that might be, you know, your move on Friday. Come in, have a cold Lagunitas, a USSA sponsor.
Hey.
Walk around, figure out where you're going to stand for the event. Enjoy a free concert, and then come back Saturday and have your spot all dialed in. You know, we're working with Simon Pierce so that you can go to their tent and take a photo with the trophy during the World Cup. You know, in the Festival Village area, we've got some great sponsors, and we're also working with USSA. Now they have a whole batch of sponsors of their own. We have ours. We're going to mesh them all together, and we're going to have an outstanding Festival Village. And you know, we're working with everybody on the road, so each different bar is going to have a different post party. Of course, the Wobbly Barn is going to have Friday night and Saturday night outstanding post parties, and we're working with some sponsors to be determined right now on what kind of party that is and who we're bringing in for those parties. But you know, you might be at the Lookout, or you might be heading down the Outback, or you might be down the Jacks. I mean, I think everybody's going to have a unique twist on this year.
Absolutely love it. Well, I am so excited about the World Cup now. Let's check out a little bit of footage from last year's World Cup so we can get geared up for this year's.
Hey everybody, welcome to the bottom of the Superstar Trail. We are hosting right here in Killington the FIS Audi Women's 2016 Giant Slalom Race today on Saturday. Tomorrow the slalom race. This is without a doubt the biggest ski event that has ever happened at Killington. The first World Cup race in Vermont since 1978. This is unbelievable. The crowd is fantastic. Are you guys ready to race? It's time to get your cowbell on. Let's go.
Yeah, it's my first time in Killington. I've spent a lot of time in Vermont, but first time here.
The team did a great job, but they were a little bit unfortunate with the conditions. The slope is quite good at the top. We had fog a little bit, so I can't tell you where I put my feet actually, but it was, I think it was okay. And just the last part is a little bit soft, so it's making some holes.
Yeah, because the snow is not so hard, so it's really bumpy and you have to ski and go fast and you don't understand nothing and you just try to go.
Usually there's pretty no one coming to the races in America, and here it's amazing. I mean, so crowded, and I was surprised today. So many people recognized me, and yeah, this is a premiere for me in the States.
In first place, representing France,
All right, that's going to wrap up today's coverage from the Audi FIS Women's World Cup GS right here in Killington. Probably the biggest news of this race, the Swiss superstar Laura Gut, the incoming favorite, down in the first run. She did not make it to the podium today. But tomorrow is another day, and we've got slalom right here in Killington. So we're going to be back here with coverage with KTV. Get your cowbell on, people. It's day 2 of competition. Today it's the technical slalom event. Hands down favorite's got to be USA's Michaela Schifrin. She stands on top of the World Cup standings. The race is underway. Let's check it out.
This is so great how much they turned it around. Yesterday was definitely a fight. It was difficult, but it was great that we had a race. I unfortunately went out, but it was a great show. And today, overnight, I don't know how much water they put on that hill, but it was a lot. And they did amazing work, and I think that this makes for a really fair race, so it's always very special for the girls when that happens.
The crowds are amazing. Whenever I come down here, it puts a smile on my face. There's a lot of people from Ontario, a lot of people from around my home club, and so they cheer for everyone, and you see Canada flags, and I think there's nothing like it.
Yeah, it's we were really surprised actually, but in a good way, because we are used to go to Aspen, and there is no one there. So I have to say that in the battle of the West and East Coast, the East Coast is really, really good.
There's a ski culture out east for skiing that is impressive. I personally have 65 people from my hometown here, so they're part of that crowd, but the ski culture is very strong in Quebec too. So this is really special, and hopefully they bring that out west for the next few races in the US.
And in first place, representing the United States of America,
Thank you so much for everybody who came out. It's amazing. Honestly, I can't believe it. The crowd is just, wow, I have no words. So thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Always love catching up with him. He's always has such good news about what's going on here in Killington and the events coming up, World Cup coming up. So if you missed it, make sure you get on your tickets now. It's coming up. It'll be here before we know it. But it is a free event, so if you don't want to do the VIP thing, you can just come on up, watch the concerts, watch Michaela beat the squad. Woo! It's gonna be awesome.
It is gonna be awesome. Last year was a blast. This year will be better, I'm sure, because they keep stepping it up. Killington rocks. And speaking of Killington rocking, we have the Snowshed Umbrella Bar behind us. They have live music here on Friday nights, rotating artists, but always a lot of fun. we really recommend you come here. I hear they have cold beer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it gets any better. Rotating artists like Chris Paluto,
Ryan Fuller.
Tony Lee Thomas. Awesome place to sit with a beautiful deck. We got Lake Snowshed. Oh man!
And cold pressed
And cold beer. And did we mention Tommy and Shanna behind the bar?
Power couple.
Oh my lord! But while we're thinking about cold beer, my mouth is salivating right now thinking about it. We do have a lot more in the show coming up. We are going to catch up with some of our favorite swimming holes. Very excited about that. We got the farmers market, bike bum,
Calvin Coolidge Homestead.
Yeah, lots to look forward to. So stay tuned for more Explore Vermont.
Cooler in the Mountains Summer Concert Series returns to Killington Resort for the 2016 season. Top names from the national music scene will be taking the stage for 8 free outdoor shows every Saturday from July until September. So grab a lawn chair, a beach blanket, the whole family, and head to the Snowshed Adventure Center for this family-friendly event. With live music, great scenery, and plenty of outdoor fun, it's always cooler in the mountains. Produced by the town of Killington and presented by Long Trail Brewing, Farrell Distributing, and Casella Waste Management.
Where's Mario? What a day! Am I late?
When in Killington, Vermont, and you want some truly great pizza, Dominic's is where you want to be. We make our dough here in the restaurant every day. Every pizza is hand-tossed to order and topped with the freshest ingredients. You can taste the freshness.
Don't worry about it, guys. I got this one.
Hi, my name is Kaitlyn Hummel. I work with ERA Mountain Real Estate in Killington, Vermont. This stunning mountain home is nestled in a beautiful community right behind Green Mountain National Golf Course. A large eat-in chef's kitchen, open dining and living room centered around a beautiful stone-faced fireplace and inviting sunroom are only the beginning of the beauty this home exudes. Located just minutes from the Killington Road, yet tucked away in peaceful privacy, you will have the best of both worlds. For more information or to set up a showing, please contact me, Kaitlyn Hummel, at ERA Mountain Real Estate.
This is the best farmers market in Vermont and possibly in New England, and you can find just about any food you're looking to eat here. Rutland is privileged to have one of the few 52-week-a-year markets, and it feeds an economy, not just the people.
The farmers market here is open every Saturday and every Wednesday. Wednesdays from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock and Saturdays from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And we'd really welcome everybody to come visit us.
High-quality mattress, luxury linens, and bedding provide our guests with the most restful sleep. Enjoy our supple leather seating in front of our massive stone fireplace, a rustic ski lodge setting like no other. Custom plunge pool with 10 spa jets steaming at 103 degrees. Savor great custom-made to-order cocktails in the Marble Bar, supplemented with a fine dining menu, Vermont craft beers, and California's best wines. Highline Lodge. Enjoy your stay, leave the rest to us.
Welcome back to Explore Vermont. You know, we have so much history here in our local area, and one of my favorite places is the Calvin Coolidge Homestead, where our very own Calvin Coolidge, born and bred in Vermont, was raised.
We said it was going to be a show of favorites, and I agree, it's one of my favorite places. And you know, it was a great experience to go down there and check out the homestead. It's fully preserved. We got to catch up with the curator there,
Bill Jennings.
So let's see what he had to say.
So we are here today at the Calvin Coolidge Homestead with Bill Jennings. And Bill, I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about what we have going on here. This is the quintessential Vermont town. It's beautiful.
It is indeed, and this has been described as one of the best preserved presidential sites in the country, because this is the village of Plymouth Notch, preserved as it was 100 years ago when Calvin Coolidge was walking up and down the road here. We have 25 historic structures here and about 600 acres that are maintained and preserved, and that was basically following the wishes of the Coolidge family. Grace Coolidge wanted the Coolidge birthplace preserved, but the entire surroundings as well, and so John Coolidge, her son, donated the Coolidge Homestead to the state back in 1956, and he started buying properties as they became available, and then the state gradually bought things from him. For example, the mountain that we have right here is all state property now, thanks to Mr. Coolidge. And he was also very generous in giving us everything that was presented to his parents during the White House years. So this is a collection not just of the early Vermont things, but we have the presidential gifts of state in this collection. He was born in a little house attached to the back of the general store. It was logical for the family to start out there because his father ran the store. When Calvin was 4, they moved across the road to the building we now know as the Coolidge Homestead. Calvin's sister had appeared on the scene by that time, and so that little house behind the store began to get a bit cramped, so they needed more space. And so they moved to the homestead, and that's probably the gem of the village as far as the state of preservation, because that is exactly as it was in 1923. It's a real time capsule of that era. The homestead is preserved as it was primarily because of the Coolidge's housekeeper. She was quite a character, saved everything, and didn't let them put electricity or plumbing in the house. And so nothing had to be undone when the state acquired the building, which was quite extraordinary. And everything is in its original place, so that you walk through there and you see the tables and the chairs and the pots and the pans, the same place they've been in for 92 years now. The agricultural collection, which is in our 2 barns, is quite extraordinary. It's considered one of the best in the Northeast. Typical material that would have been found on a hillside farm back in the late 1800s and so forth. The general store, up above it was the Village Dance Hall, which served as the 1924 summer White House office. And that too has all its original furnishings in there. So you can see the tables that were made for Calvin Coolidge when he was administering the entire country from that room.
Right.
And with a staff of 2 people. Our permanent exhibit, More Than 2 Words, The Life and Legacy of Calvin Coolidge, is state-of-the-art with lots of computer interactives. The kids love it. And then we have a temporary exhibit, changes every year. And this year's theme is the Grace Coolidge Fashion Collection, which of course is going over very, very well with all the interest in Downton Abbey and all that. It's the style of the 20s. So it's really quite an eye-opener for folks to experience this place.
Calvin Coolidge Homestead is really incredible. It's a short drive from here. It's in Plymouth, Vermont, maybe 15-20 minutes. Worth checking out. Amazing piece of history.
Yep, so make sure you get down there and see it, because it is worth it, like Kate said. Kate, it is getting really hot out here at Snowshed at the Umbrella Bar. I'm looking at Lake Snowshed there. I know you and I have a favorite swimming hole spot, so why don't we head down there and we'll tell you guys a few of the other ones you can go to.
Oh, that's a good girl.
You know, Sarah, I've got to say, I really love coming to the river.
I know, Kaitlyn, this is one of my favorite spots. Come down here on a beautiful sunny afternoon like today, bring a little bit of a picnic, hang out, bring the dogs. You really can't go wrong.
It's true, being in the fresh mountain air with some nice running water, cool and refreshing. Where are some of your favorite spots?
You know, this is one of my favorite spots. I'm going to keep this one a secret just for us, but if you head down 100 south towards Ludlow, Buttermilk Falls is awesome, and there's a great rope swing along the way at Woodard Reservoir as well.
Where is Woodard Reservoir?
That's right off of 100 South as well.
So on the way.
On the way, you can't go wrong. How about you? Where are your favorite places to go?
You know, there's some great places in Gaysville, which is just off of 107. There's the Gaysville Post Office, and there's some great rocks to jump off of there if, of course, you have adult supervision. And there was a campground there, so there's a nice sandy beach area for the families that just want to chill and hang out, enjoy the sunshine and relax.
Kaitlyn, growing up, one of my favorite places to go as well was the Clarendon Gorge, which is right off of 103. They have a suspension bridge there that the Long Trail and the AT runs on, and you can go down all the way to the bottom of the bridge, and there's some nice pools there that you can hang out in, some nice little rapids, and it's really nice. Another great place, if you want to get adventurous, like your place in Gaysville and jump off some rocks, you can go to Devil's Gorge in Clarendon also, and that's right off of Route 7, and it's awesome, but a little scary, so you gotta be careful. Jump away from the rocks.
Safety first.
Always safety first.
There's some other calm places. There's Crystal Beach and Lake Bomazene. There's Bomazene State Park, Silver Lake State Park and Barnard. There's all sorts of beautiful places in Vermont to explore.
You know, the state parks, you really can't go wrong, and those are always great to bring the family to. And they've got great recreational sports there too. You can rent the boats and the paddle boards and all that stuff. It's great.
Pack a picnic and enjoy your day.
But Kaitlyn, I think we should enjoy the rest of this afternoon and get the last of the sunshine while we still can.
I think that's a great idea, Sarah.
Espresso bar, specialty cocktails, art gallery, and restaurant. Liquid Art is the place in Killington to get ready for your day and unwind when it's over. We invite you to enjoy work by local artists while dining on healthy fare, signature drinks, and specialty coffee in an atmosphere that is relaxed, cozy, and unlike anything else on the mountain. Stop in for open mic night, art jam, Sunday night supper, or try one of our raved about monthly wine dinners. Killington's Coffee House, where everything is a work of art. Liquid Art, the bright blue building 2 miles up the Killington Road.
Sal here from Mogul's Sports Pub. You know, the only sports pub in Killington. Mogul's offers free mini golf, air conditioning, 2 pool tables, dartboard, and TVs everywhere. Plus the best game room around. And if you're hungry, we offer wood-fired burgers, steaks, gyros, barbecue ribs, and of course, the best lobster deal in town. So just pop in at Mogul's and say, Sal sent me. See you there.
The Red Clover Inn is the intimate Vermont experience you've been dreaming of. Tucked away in the shadow of Pico, this beautiful country inn is known for its stylish accommodations in a secluded setting. There's exceptional farm-to-table dining that is both casual and elegant, where cuisine becomes a true work of art. And with event facilities that can handle everything from romantic weddings to secluded business retreats, you'll be sure to come away with memories that last a lifetime. It's just minutes from Killington Pico, but a whole different world. Get away from it all at the Red Clover Inn in beautiful Mendon, Vermont.
Maniac Gold is clear and crisp and light.
Maniac Mac is for those that like it a little sweeter, but it also has a little bit of a bite that really sets it apart.
And it's cool and refreshing and good. That's what I like.
Cider is great because everything's new. There's really a space to come in and introduce a new product.
Try it. You'll believe.
The Umbrella Bar, so it's an absolutely gorgeous day, and we've talked a lot about the mountain biking here in Killington, and one of the things they're doing this year that they have done in the past also is the Bike Bum series that they do, like the Ski Bum series in the winter, but with biking, and you get to sign up as an individual or put yourself on a team if you want to go with your friends, but you can basically go compete on Sideshow Bob against your peers, maybe yourself, and then they do parties at area businesses with prizes, and you can see what your time is, and you know, it's just a good, fun time.
I think that we should see what our exceedingly talented producer, Corey Potter, has to say about Bike Bum. He's not going to say much, but he'll show us.
Yes, let's see.
Bike Bum is Wednesday from 2 to 5, and it's a mad rush getting out of work, trying to get there before the lifts close, and get all your bike set up, get to the start line, you're totally dry, and then you got to put on the gas and rip through the course, and hopefully you got a better time than you had last week.
Like the race, it's fun, so it's the biking we like the best, right?
Bike Bum's meant for like everybody. That's why they do it on Lower Sideshow Bob. You can have a little kid who's 4 years old doing it, and then you got guys like Manford who's up in his 70s doing it.
Yeah, we really like it. We want to keep coming back. It's my favorite sport. The scoreboard, you can see when you get better and better, and you can see who your competition is to try to beat them, so you can see how better you get. Yeah.
God, it looks like they're having a ton of fun too.
They really are. You know, it's healthy, it's outdoors, it's refreshing, it's everything you need to stay vital.
And speaking of healthy, outdoors, refreshing, and staying vital, we're gonna head down to the Rutland Farmers Market now, where it has tons of fresh foods, fresh veggies, everything, and my favorite, Charlie Brown with fresh apple cider. So let's go catch up with Charlie.
Hello everyone, I'm down here at Depot Park in Rutland where the Vermont Farmers Market is going on. Here every Saturday and Wednesday. There's live music, there's tons of stuff going on, so let's go check it out.
Been a member of the farmers market here since 1982. Love what I do. Rutland's a great community. This is the best farmers market in Vermont and possibly in New England. And you can find just about any food you're looking to eat here. From wild crafted items this time of year to greens, chickens, eggs, beef, pork, lamb. It's pretty amazing. You know, talk about the locavore movement. You can put anything on your plate, and all of it can come from Rutland County.
Charlie, tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on here.
Well, today we have apples and cider, and homemade pies, banana bread, zucchini bread, cider donuts. In about 3 weeks, we'll be having summer squash, zucchini, cukes, yellow and green beans are coming up good now. Around 10th, 15th of July, we'll be having our sweet corn, and then we'll move right back into fall season again with the apples and cider.
Vermont farmers markets combined raised like $5.5 million last year, statewide.
And there's a multiplier effect in the economy. So when you spend a dollar on local food, it's going to raise anywhere from 2.4 to 3.6 additional economic activity in the community where it's spent. So there is a real reason to spend your food dollars locally.
My family's been doing this since 1910 on the farming part of it, 1926 with the orchard, and if it wasn't for our customers, we'd be nothing. So we appreciate everybody that comes and visits and buys from us or just visits.
Well, folks, we've had a fantastic morning down here at the Farmers Market. We saw some incredible vendors doing a great job down here. Amazing stuff going on. Merchants Row has a ton of great shopping going on as well. There's going to be Friday Night Live, so don't forget to get down here to downtown Rutland and check it out throughout the summertime.
What an awesome day we've had, packed full of adventure, knowledge, history, health,
A
total
little
package.
bit of everything, yeah. I mean, isn't that what Killington is all about? The total package?
It is. It's our lifestyle. We encourage you to come check it out.
So if you haven't checked out the farmers market or Calvin Coolidge or maybe some of the swimming holes we mentioned, make sure you do because they're stunning and it's beautiful here in Vermont. So much to offer, so much to do.
Truly, there is a lot of adventure to be had, and we need to go get on our adventure.
Yeah, and while we've had a lot of fun with you guys today, stay tuned for the next Explore Vermont here. You can also check us out at killington.tv.com or Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Stay classy, Killington. Till next time.
Bye, guys.